All right. Yeah. Yeah, see? Yeah. Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Whose idea was it?
For what?
Just in general. Anyway. Am I ready to do this?
Are you?
I don't think so. Look at all the people who may or may not be alive or about to not be alive. Oh, that's my mom. Yeah. Yeah. Then we're going to have to start planning our end of series live stream.
I'm just like, are we going to do it in person? Or are we going to do like the...
Fun.
Is it?
No. Not at all. Anyway, ready?
I'm upset.
Yes. Welcome back to another episode of First Reaction Fan Reaction. I'm your host, King Clothing. With me is my co-host,
Sarah Whitman.
How's it going, Dara?
No.
Yeah.
You're also not okay.
No, but I'm never okay. So
I have the footage to prove that you are not okay.
Yeah, that unfortunately there is video evidence of that.
Which you'll see in the next episode.
Yeah, it was a good time all around. Anyway, we are here to talk about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood with episodes 58, Sacrifices, and episode 59, Lost Light. Which I'm sure now makes a lot more sense.
It does make a lot more sense. I'm so upset right now.
Oh, we'll get to it. Don't worry. But before we get into talking about these episodes, I want to do a quick plug of the social media. You can follow us on a variety of social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever is still in existence. We are at Witty Close on there. And you can listen to our audio-only podcasts on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And if you are interested, you can like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube, because we do read the comments on the show, and we do appreciate when we get the comments, so then we can read them on the show.
Yeah.
And also, everyone who watches this has very good insights and is fun and funny, and sometimes funnier than us, which, like, I'll allow for now. We also have a Patreon where you can give us money. We'll talk about that later, though. I want to get into talking about episode 58 of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Sacrifices. Did you have a good time, Dare?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, of course, we ended the last episode with our favorite, our like main characters being spirited away to somewhere.
And Izumi.
And Izumi. We do love Izumi. So all of our confirmed human sacrifices have been schlorped up and are getting transported to somewhere. We are not quite sure yet. And we get to see kind of the remnants of the folks left behind. They're being like, hey,
what the
question.
fuck?
What the fuck just happened? This is gonna be fun.
No!
Hey, remember this? Oh. Womp womp.
He disappeared.
What did you do?
Oh, fuck.
Bigger problem.
There's more of those guys.
You need not worry where he's gone. You'll be joining him there yourself soon enough.
Hell?
Yay. I think this is bad.
Methinks.
So they understand, I think there's a general consensus that like, oh, this does look very similar to what happens when people get pulled through the gate. So something fishy and bad is going on here.
Yeah.
So we're then going to go back, though, to the other kind of side of Central, kind of on the upper levels of things, where we have this battle, or this fight continuing between Greed and Wrath, despite the fact that Fu has kicked the bucket.
He's kicked the bucket. Buccaneer is about to kick the bucket.
Buccaneer is in the process. He's wheeling his leg back, getting ready to kick that bucket, but he's technically not gone yet.
He's there.
But he will be. So, spoiler. Oh, gosh.
But this,
Yeah,
this isn't the dying part, right? Like the everybody dying part, right?
Not yet.
Oh. Cause like that doesn't feel like it's a good time for that.
Oh.
Did we cut his eye out?
Can we?
Can we?
So, before both of them are plunged into the ravine, or whatever we want to call that, Lan Fan then comes over and is able to grab Greed, or Greeling, or Ling, we're not quite sure who, I think it's Greed at this point.
With her automail arm, which
does not have the strength or power to support two grown-ass men. for that long. So the longer that she's holding, you're seeing like it's starting to almost pull from her body, like the connection from there is starting to like
That would hurt if
exacerbate
it completely fell off.
Yeah, cool, because it's connected to the nerve tissue, so that would suck. And she's like bleeding from the arm, and Greed is like, "Hey, you don't do that." And she's like, "Go back, be with your grandfather." And she's like, "Oh, he's gone."
Yeah.
And so she's able to get some Brig soldiers over to. Then first they shoot at Bradley, and I think they're able to land a shot on him before he eventually slips out of Greed's grip and then falls below, and they're able to pull Greed back up. And so as soon as they pull Greed back up, Greed goes to Ling, and then goes over to Fu, and then he starts freaking the fuck out about that.
Yeah.
Which, like, fair. Because I think it's exacerbated by Greed's nature, which is to have and collect. So this is somebody who was one of his subjects, and plus Ling is somebody he's known for a very long time, also one of his subjects. And Ling's whole thing is that he's a ruler, that's you take care of your people. But unfortunately, Fu is dead, and so
He's dead.
Ling starts freaking out because he's like, "Hey, does anybody know alchemy? I know y'all know alchemy. I have a Philosopher's Stone. You could just use that. I don't care how much it takes to bring this guy back."
Can a Philosopher's Stone bring back the dead? That wasn't really
great question.
I don't think that was discussed.
I think it's more
like it can heal.
Yeah. I think it's more they can heal. I don't think. I think it's pretty established at this point in the show that you can't bring people back.
Right.
But I think it's more of Ling being in denial that he's like gone.
Yes.
Gone,
that
gone
too.
Proper.
But also like
you're not gonna be able to bring him back, and everyone's just kind of like doing one of these jobs, like looking down.
Well,
like,
they can't.
Oh, this is awkward, man.
They can't. Sorry, buddy.
There's nothing that we can do about it. But he's having a full crash out moment that this guy died, which like fair and valid. So fair and valid.
Meanwhile, to the other almost dead guy.
Yeah, so Buccaneer is here, and he actually comes to. He's able to he's sort of lucid, which is kind of impressive, honestly, at this point.
Captain!
He's not dead yet.
Captain! Please stay with us!
I mean...
Captain Buccaneer!
Yeah.
Captain! Captain! Fire!
We're just killing everybody.
I'm sad.
Because of you, sir. Bradley was dealt a lethal blow.
Was he?
You made sure Fu's death was not in vain.
That's true. That's true.
How are they not running out of bullets yet?
I need more ammo! That was the last of it.
Well, we're fucked. Run away.
If you feel like you owe me one, then do a small favor for me. Our orders are to keep this gate from opening until we get the all clear from our general. Surely you can do that.
Probably.
With your power.
Probably.
You might be the only one.
He's
who can
literally
do
the
it.
ultimate shield.
So will
That's
you?
kind of his whole thing. Good times. He kind of thanks Buccaneer for kind of dealing a mortal blow to Wrath. So we don't actually know if that's going to have a finishing effect on Wrath. Of course, he is a homunculus. He can survive many things that regular human cannot. But it did seem like he was significantly damaged by being stabbed
He
in the
can
gut.
still heal him. Can he still heal himself, or it just happens slower?
He
Or does he need a lot to actually take him down?
So this is interesting, and this is kind of jumping ahead a little bit, but we are able to see at one point, actually I think it's near this scene as well, where Ling gets shot in the forehead. Like, he takes a bullet to the forehead.
Yeah.
And he survives that and is able to heal it back pretty quickly. So I think there's an idea here that their stones are of varying degrees of full. Because Ling is able to heal really quickly. He's got that regenerative power. Wrath should have that, but he's not healing as fast as he used to.
But I guess because Greed Stone was put into a different body, does that mean it's a regenerated?
What do you mean?
I guess because the fact that Wrath...
I don't think it has anything to do with Wrath's body. I think it has to do with how well his stone is currently working.
No, I'm saying because was Greed Stone regenerated because it's a new body? I guess I'm thinking because
oh yeah, well we can assume when the Philosopher's Stone was put into Ling, it was fresh. Yeah, it was fully powered.
Okay.
It wasn't the old. I think it was the essence of greed, but it was rejuvenate it in the same way that like Envy was able to kind of like get back to a full form by just slurping up a bunch of Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah. Okay.
So does that make more sense?
Yeah.
Nice.
I do like this part, but like I'm just waiting for the upsetting stuff. I know where the stuff's upsetting.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so I want to make sure we do cover this. And so, you know, Buccaneer also has a final request to Ling. He's like, yo, I need a request from you. We had orders. We are making sure that this does not open until we get the all clear. I need you to do that, please. And then Ling's like, bet on it. He's like, I always follow through my promises, so rest assured.
he does actually.
He does.
Oh, remember when he was just like a lovable goofball?
Oh, yeah, he was a level goofball.
Remember,
Now
like,
he
when-
has
Remember we just
trauma.
kicked him out of places?
And he'd go like flying and he'd be like, oh, and they'd be like ordered a bunch of room service. And we're like, oh, Ling, you're so silly.
Aww, I miss him.
Yeah, I miss that guy. Well, now he's sad and he's ready to fight.
Remember when him and Ed were like buddies for 5 seconds? Like after
I know,
they got,
hate each other and then we're friends.
they
like,
got out
for
of
a few
gluttony
minutes.
and they were just like, high five, buddy.
Yeah! And then immediately, like, was like, load me up with Philosopher's Stones, baby. Which, like, not great. Not great. So,
Well, now he's got a buddy.
yeah!
I need your power. Give it to me.
Nice.
All right. There's still a little time left before what I have to do.
What do you have to do?
That's a great question.
Lanfan, you stay back and fight with the
Hold
men
on, I gotta
here.
look sexy.
Right.
You'll do it.
Yes, I promise I will.
Oh. How did he do that so nice? Yeah, he does have a technically buddy. So Ling is like, yo, Greed, let's go. And he's able to kind of take the power from Greed. It's kind of a cool moment because he didn't die from the bullet wound, but he still had kind of a mark there. So when Greed kind of lends him his power, he's able to like heal that up real quickly. And then basically goes on a fucking rampage.
He puts on the ultimate shield and then just
Yeah.
like murders everybody.
Yeah, and I like the scene where he's coming down kind of the lift.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, hey, if you don't want to die, get out of here. You know, if you have families, go home. If you want to try this, then be my guest. And then Greed takes back over to be like, and I don't fight women. And it's really funny because the switch between Ling and Greed is always really good at this point in the story. But yeah, then Ling just fucking goes off.
Yeah.
And it's fun, and he uses that
And it works.
to help defend that area and make it clear. And as soon as Buccaneer gets word that Ling did in fact follow through his promises, he's like, "Cool, I can die now. Bye."
Lucky for us, he's on our side.
True. How's he not dead yet?
He's got spunk. He's got moxie.
Yeah, but he's in a
Come on,
lot of
Captain.
pain.
Stay with us. Did he do it? That's good. Now I can kick the bucket in peace.
Yeah.
Like that, Captain.
That was a
General
funny line.
Armstrong is close to victory. Hang in there.
Captain, you can't leave us now. Your work isn't done here. We still need you.
Just kidding, I'm fine.
Farewell.
Captain Buccaneer!
Oh.
That light earlier. What was it?
Don't worry about it.
Rip Buccaneer. Literally gives a salute and dies with a smile. So, oh, rest in peace, Buccaneer.
So he's dead.
Buccaneer is,
I'm counting that as a
Proper
point
dead.
towards me being right. Like I said.
yeah, that was a solid maybe. So I think, yeah, you're good. You're good there.
Like I said, maybe
That's a
it's
safe, neutral.
anybody maybe means if it goes either way. I am not surprised if it goes either way.
Yeah. So then we get we got a couple through these episodes we get a couple random scenes kind of throughout Central of like just regular citizens. We do briefly see like Gracie and Alicia just, you know.
Remember them?
Remember them?
Have there been any updates from the radio?
No, nothing.
You've checked all the stations?
I have, and all they're saying is that we should stay in our homes.
Cat.
The
Aw.
radio said that it's not a good idea to go out today. We can still watch the eclipse from here. Come on.
Can I
what do
play
you
the
say,
dead dad
Alicia?
card?
Don't you want to watch the eclipse with Mommy?
Oh right, they gotta wait for the eclipse.
Oh, another silent card
Rest
for
in-
Buccaneer.
Fullmetal
Well, not even
Alchemist.
that.
Well, at least you didn't get one silent card.
Yeah. I hope they're having the most uneventful day today.
I really hope so.
They're just getting ready for the eclipse. So.
But she really wants to go to her friend's house.
Yeah, not today, honey. We either stay home or get out of the country.
But my
today.
dad's dead.
That's true. I'm pulling that card. I can do whatever I want. It doesn't work that way. But anyway, so let's see. Then we go over to in the underground stairway where Izumi was and now isn't, but Olivier, Alex, and Sig are still there.
Sig's looking for Izumi.
So yeah, Sig's like Izumi, and we're like, oh, my poor man.
Izumi!
Oh,
Where are you?
Oh, Sig!
Izumi!
Oh, baby.
Sig.
Alex, do you know what's happening?
Edward described how numerous strange hands dragged him through the portal of truth.
Oh, look at the baby.
And what is this?
Poor traumatized baby.
That I do not know.
What? Repeat that.
You got through?
How's Buccaneer doing?
No.
Oh.
I see.
Poor baby.
Is there anything else?
Yes, Captain Buccaneer and some of his men.
You find Izumi? And they're like, no.
Is Olivia gonna get sad now?
Not outwardly.
Well, I know that.
But yeah, she's probably.
Who is she? Her brother?
God, I love Alex so much and his little sparkles. Such a good Armstrong is so cool. I love the Armstrongs so much. But they get some updates about kind of things that have been going on. And of course, one of those updates is that Buccaneer and his men,
They dead.
they didn't make it. No. But they do deliver the news that they did deliver a mortal injury to Wrath, which the guy they have captive is like, that's impossible. And they're like, shut up.
Six back.
Get out of here. And I think she does. She like kicks him against the wall or something, which is very funny. But so they give that information. They also share that Buccaneer died with a smile. So he did a good job. And he died, but he died with a smile.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Buccaneer. And Olivier does not let show that if that upsets her, she's like, well, then it would be stupid for us to sit around here. Let's get her done.
Fair.
And they get to
And
to
Sig
going.
joins them.
Yeah, and they're like, hey, come with us. Like, might as well. What else is he gonna? He doesn't know where Izumi is. So.
Well, I think it might also be a thing of Joe's. Like, if he goes with them, he might find his wife.
Yeah, he's like, you
I
might
hope
come
that
with-
she's not dead yet.
Right, and it's always there's power in numbers here because we don't know what's going on around here. So.
Or also, like, hope she's not slurped yet.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what's happening?
What's that?
Hopefully she's not slurped yet.
Hopefully she's not slurped yet. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. So we're gonna go to where we've been unslurped, I guess. Oh, there's it.
It's fine.
Teacher!
Where'd they go?
Are you alright?
Maybe put the sword away.
Do you have any clue where we are?
Hey, where's Al?
None. I just ended up here same as you.
Ow!
Yay! Well, not yet, because I don't like where they are.
Oh, are you there, buddy?
Al,
Are you there, Al?
Are the sacrifices being gathered?
There, Al. It's me, Margaret.
Oh, it's this fucking guy.
4 of you are here now.
Oh,
That still leaves us 1 short.
Papa.
Papa?
I wonder.
That's weird. I don't like that.
Perhaps the 5th is being created.
Is he dead?
as we speak.
He's not even wearing socks.
What is that thing? It's a monster.
Hohenheim!
Just say dead.
Edward. Oh, and it would seem he's
I'm
got
okay.
as well.
This is mildly inconvenient, but I'm fine.
Curtis, you'll have to excuse
would be the
my
5th?
sorry appearance.
We'll find out.
Going on?
Can we save him?
Hohenheim! What is that hideous thing?
How dare you?
It's a copy of me. You might know him better as the one the homunculi called Father.
Remember? Yeah, so we're not in, like, the void thing. We're in...
No, we're not near the gate. We're not near the truth. We had to pass through there to get here because anytime that you're attempting any type of human transmutation, even if it's just for the sake of transmuting people from one location to another, that's not really changing anything about them, just changing their location. You still have to go through the gate to get there, or you still have to visit, stop by, say hello, and go on your way. It's very similar to when Ed had to get out of Gluttony.
Yeah. Quick question.
Yeah.
So if Sig and Izumi made it back to Doubleth, would that have happened?
No.
Okay.
because they were outside of the bounds of, they would have been outside the bounds of Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
So really, they should have gotten out faster.
Yeah.
I know that they wanted to help.
They started. They were like moments before they made the tunnel to get out.
If they hadn't had some nice conversations, maybe they would have gotten out.
Yeah. That's the problem with women. They're always gabbing.
That was a nice. But technically, so like Ed's okay, Izumi's okay.
Yeah.
Al, question mark.
Exactly. So Ed and Izumi, they're lucid. Al has not returned to his body yet. And then Father shows up.
Papa's question mark.
Papa is momentarily incapacitated. He's not really slurped.
It's like half slurped. It's like his body.
He's like stuck in jello.
Yeah.
He's kind of like stuck. He's like suspended in jello right now because Father shows up, and Father does not look like previous iterations of Father where he looks like Papa. It's
like the truth mixed with pride.
Yeah, exactly. Truth mixed with pride because he has like the eyes. He looks kind of bloated, and that's because he literally has the body of Hohenheim inside of him. And so I think the original plan that Father had, he was just gonna absorb the stone in Hohenheim, but there was a snafu in that plan because the Hohenheim, of course, was unionizing the souls, so that maybe not a great idea. And so right now he's just kind of like keeping him there for now. He's not taking apart his body to use his stone. He's just like, all right, you sit tight for a little bit.
So I'm so confused about why we needed the human sacrifices. I don't know if we got the full explanation yet.
No.
Okay.
We don't know what they're being used for yet.
Yeah, because I was like, if he slurps them, they've got a lot of power in them because of like seeing the truth, and that will be helpful for them.
Yeah.
But like also if we think about it, like we only have 4 and we need 5. I forgot about Hohenheim for a minute. I'm like, we only have 3, but like 4, but like so we've got 4 of them.
Yeah.
How are we gonna get the other one?
Great question. So back at the spot where we were before.
You're not okay, are you?
This part's fine, mostly. Until like the very end, but it's fine.
I can't even manage to get 5 sacrifices ready for today.
So hard.
Though they did only go after those who were stupid enough to take the bait of something small, something like immortality. It's no surprise they failed to get the job done.
Rude? No!
You bastards, let her go!
Hot.
Fuck. We still got a lot of people there. We got Mustang, Hawkeye, Scar. I think it's still.
Was Scar considered a potential?
I don't think so.
Because he can't do.
He does not have a typical knowledge of alchemy.
Right.
He uses it. Most of the time, Scar has been seen as a nuisance to their plans rather than just like.
I should have been more of a nuisance.
And
I guess but I think it says with Mustang, like, doesn't he only make, like, he knows alchemy, I guess, like, it felt like he only knew, like, basic alchemy, and then, like, mainly, like, flame alchemy, like, the history of that.
Yeah. But, fucking Mustang, man. So, anyway,
he's fine, right?
The bad guys get the upper hand in this fight, so they're able to kind of temporarily incapacitate the team, and the doctor has a thing. He's like, man, I was trying to get more human sacrifices. Like, we had a whole plan. I got 3. I need some more. Hey, you there, Mr. Colonel Mustang.
Also, they cut one of his gloves.
Yeah, so they cut the gloves. I think Riza's gun jams, and then Scar, they just get him in a position where he can't move.
Yeah.
And so it's not. Yeah, they're kind of sitting tight for a second. So the guy's like, hey, you should do some human transmutation. And Mustang's like, no, I'm not gonna fucking do that. That's stupid.
Don't you want to bring somebody back?
He's like you're somebody back, like parents, because he is probably an orphan. And he's like,
what about the one guy?
Some loved ones. What about your friend? The guy that died? You could bring him back. And Mustang's like, shut up.
Also, like, Mustang knows what, like, it's not actually bringing them back. He knows.
Yeah.
So, like, guy. Like,
but Mustang is savvy. So he's not going to fall into that, probably, mostly, maybe.
He's not going to fall into that unless, I don't know, you kill somebody that he really, really cares about.
Yeah.
Or threaten, or, like,
get really close.
Get really close and say, we'll heal them.
Yeah.
If you do the thing.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if that's going to happen.
You mean I'm a sacrifice?
Not yet. But as soon as you've opened the portal, you'll certainly become one. Oh, God.
That's why the Elric brothers were chosen?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you figured it out.
They told me human transmutation couldn't be done. Why would I even try to do it, knowing it would fail?
I won't be your puppet.
Because-
You open it yourself.
I know what he's gonna do. Oh,
Yeah, Daryl! So anyway, let's look at the people in this room.
So we got Scar, who Mustang probably wouldn't care about. He wouldn't do a transportation turtle to bring him back.
No.
But like, if he would probably help him, because like he's been helping each other. So like maybe. Anybody else?
Who else is in the room, Dara? Ray's a Hawkeye. Yeah.
Is it your ship? Is it gonna crash?
It has nothing about it. We're not gonna talk about it. So they, the Gold Tooth Doctor is like, oh yeah, you guys get along. So bet let's try this, and has one of the soldiers basically cut
her neck.
Slice her neck open.
So that's not good.
He's like, hey, you should use human transportation to either stop her from dying, or if she dies right here, you can just bring her back. I have a Philosopher's Stone. He does have a Philosopher's Stone on him. He pulls it out. He's like, we can just do it. I need you to do that because you have to see the gate to be a human sacrifice, and like we are real short on human sacrifices right now. So like, up to.
Yeah.
And we see this basic.
And Mustang's a tad upset.
Yeah, Mustang's really pissed. And Hawkeye right now is like, Hawkeye is like dying, and she's like, don't do it. And she's like, don't do it.
Bitch, I'm not gonna let you break your promise.
She's like, you made a like.
We made a promise to each other. If you die, I die.
Right, exactly.
Which is definitely healthy.
Yeah, which is definitely the healthiest relationship we have in the show. No, it's not the slightest, but I
don't even know if we have any healthy relationships right now.
Sure, probably. We'll revisit this at the end of the show.
I was like, the healthiest technically was probably Trisha and Hohenheim, but that's not.
Yeah, but then then he left and she died, so that's rough.
And it wasn't even healthy because he wasn't doing much of the work.
Yeah, if Ed and Winry were together, they'd be probably pretty healthy, mostly. Yeah. I mean, they're teenagers right now, so it's not the best, but
he's also horrifically traumatized.
Oh,
so is she.
So.
But
yeah, I think she's handling
it better. Maybe May and Al.
Yeah, seal of approval. But anyway, Hawkeye's like, hey, I'm not gonna die because I have orders not to die. So she's basically like, fuck you, and also you don't do nothing. But then she's also like actively bleeding out, and so Mustang looks real conflicted, and then we kind of end the episode there.
So that's not good. You okay?
It's fine.
You okay?
Yeah, wait till we get to the next episode.
I know.
Any thoughts on this episode, Dara?
It just kind of felt like built up to the next episode.
Yeah, at least especially at the end. But we didn't see the conclusion of that Greed and Wrath fight.
Yeah, I guess I
so
get confused with people saying like we blew him in like a mortal wound because it kind of I guess I got the feeling that like Wrath could heal himself, but just like very very slowly. Mm-hmm. But and also like or like not enough that would kill him, and I'm just like waiting for that to happen. I think it's gonna happen next episode. Not next episode. Next.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna happen because of like the title cards are doing like a fun thing, and I think like it was mentioned in the trivia where if there's like no like Fullmetal Alchemist on like their screen, that usually means death.
Isn't that interesting?
It is. I like it. I like when you pick it up and then you're like, oh no.
Yeah, because in last episode, Fu had a silent title card, and in this episode, Buccaneer has a silent title card. So like, if it's silent,
it's kind of like an in memoriam.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have been funny, just like we like cut it and we have them in the background and just be like in the
or it's the Hunger Games like do 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 do.
I was thinking that, but then also like it doesn't fully work, but like you can do it like right as they die and be like, what you say?
We have so many options. I
do love that like that trend of just like here's the song that you use when somebody's dying.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah. So, would you like some trivia?
Yes.
On this episode. So this episode is adapted from content in chapter 100 and 101 of the manga. We are in the hundreds now. We are so close to the end. The scene of Greed and Wrath hanging off the side of the fortress is changed somewhat. When Wrath throws the broken piece of sword at the brave soldier trying to shoot him, it hits him in the leg in the manga, but stabs him in the arm in the anime. Ling's outfit is changed ever so slightly from the manga. In the manga, he's wearing the sleeveless shirt underneath his trench coat from the start. Here, the shirt underneath the coat was another two-sleeve kind of shirt, and then he takes the sleeves off.
That's sexy, though.
Yeah, he gets cut. He's like, oh, let me just take that off. So he's so dramatic. These teenage boys are so dramatic.
There's some dramatics happening though.
Yeah, I don't know. Also, when the coat comes off on Greed, it's like very dramatic. You remember that? Like the coat like hangs in the air for a while, and I'm like, is this supposed to mean something?
It's
like the gloves are off kind of moment.
Paper bag flowing in the wind.
Yeah. It's a commentary about life, I think.
Is it?
Due to the previous episode including a scene in which Izumi fills Olivier in on the gate, this episode has a slight continuity error. The conversation did not take place in the manga, so thus when Izumi disappears, Olivier asks, "What is the gate?" Just as in the manga, apparently forgetting that Izumi. I feel like they talked about it in different contexts though.
Okay.
It is a bit of a issue, but I'm
don't worry about it.
I wasn't offended by it. I didn't realize this. This is a really good note. So shout out wiki writers because you mention things that I don't notice. There's someone that looks like Dante in this episode. She is seen with an old man, presumably her husband, discussing the activities in Central. You don't know.
Okay.
This is related to things we haven't watched yet.
So Dante doesn't. So for this show, for this context right now, Dante doesn't matter.
Dante does not exist in this show.
Cool.
That's
fine.
why it's like that. It's an Easter
I've got
egg.
too much going on right now with the show.
We're not going to talk about other stuff right now. And so that's that episode. Dara, we did it. We got through this one. People died, and people got their necks sliced open.
Yeah.
We should probably figure out how that resolves.
What if I don't have any other thoughts?
Do you have any other thoughts?
Raise your hand if you've been personally victimized by RFK Jr.
Yeah, that's
Me.
good. This is a quick official announcement from Woody Close Productions. Fuck that guy. Anyway, please continue.
Unless I don't have to pay taxes anymore.
Yeah. You can only say that horrible, awful shit if that means that Dare does not pay taxes anymore.
Unfortunately, I'm proving it wrong by hosting a podcast.
I know.
It's almost like it's a spectrum.
Wow. Dare, are you saying that you have technically multiple jobs and therefore you are the single? you're the backbone of this economy, actually. Oh my god. All right. Any other thoughts?
I think I just need some real world stuff because this is also getting upsetting.
This is getting very upsetting.
It's going to get more upsetting, isn't it?
You know it. Joy, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to be talking about episode 59, Lost Light. Stay tuned.
Who lost their light?
What a good question. What a question. It was just somebody's batteries went out.
Yeah!
That's full green.
So he absorbs them and then becomes more powerful?
Could. He can't take the Philosopher's Stone out yet, I think.
I'm confused. The end?
I'm
upset.
I hate this so much!
I'm upset.
Oh god, Jesus Christ.
Well, I think it's because I didn't see the neck cut, but I'm like, wait, did he just kill her instantly? But I'm like, that didn't seem right.
No, I think he cut open her jugular, essentially.
Yeah.
This is bad.
Why?
This is bad.
So bad.
Oh god.
Does Mustang even really know that much about alchemy besides fire stuff?
That's a good question.
Also, they need to heal her now because you need to get all the stuff.
Yeah.
That's my concern.
Yeah. Dare, I can't.
Because that's the thing of they would need to heal her first because they need to get all the stuff to make a human.
Yeah, well, it's better to heal than to. But I mean, if you're using the Philosopher's Stone, you don't have to get anything. You can create from nothing with a Philosopher's Stone.
Right, but I'm saying don't they need to heal her first because they need to get all the stuff and she's bleeding out, so they should probably heal her first.
Yeah.
So what? Yeah. So they need. I don't know if they need work around to
we'll figure it out. We're gonna learn real quick, Dara. Oh my god! Look at this man.
Aww.
Ripperoonie. Oh my god! My ad blocker is we've blocked 62 ads, just on this wiki.
Good job.
Oh, shout out to ad blocker. Look at that picture. This is. Wait. If I roll up, it says the picture says it's dark here. Wait, Emma, this is funny. Oh, she's watching her show. I'll come with it. This is fucking hysterical.
It's not funny.
No, it's funny.
It's funny.
Terrible.
But it's not funny. It's fiction, so it's a little bit funny.
Oh, this is awful. I hate it here.